Welcome back to the Monster Picker channel. Today, the 1965 action-adventure film, The Naked Prey. Look at that. And this is the back of the box. Unfortunately, it's damaged, but I got it. It's available on DVD and Blu-ray as well. But, you know, what the heck, I already have it on VHS. Cornel Wilde is Man, the great white hunter whose safari is wiped out by angry tribesmen. Impressed with his bravery, they give him a lion's chance to save his life. He is stripped of clothes, weapons, and given a head start. Then for 4 days and nights, he struggles to survive with the village's best lion hunters in close pursuit. But can he keep a few seconds distance between himself and pursuers' spears? So that's pretty much it. So you have Cornel Wilde, who he's a safari guide, and he takes these wealthy assholes on elephant hunts. And this one particular time, they encounter some tribesmen who stop them and let them know that they have to pay their way to get through. And they got to give them gifts or money or something. And the people that Cornel Wilde is with, they refuse to pay. They say this is free land. They don't own this land. We can walk around and hunt if we want to. He warns them. He says, listen, just give them what they want. We don't need any problems. But he refuses. And it's a little foreshadowing. Some bad things are going to happen later to the group. This film is not for the squeamish. There are scenes of animals dying, and I was really surprised to see elephants actually being hunted and shot at. It was difficult to watch. So in the middle of one of these safari hunts, killing all these elephants, they soon discover that they are in fact now being hunted by those tribesmen. So they're rounded up, they're brought back to the tribe chief, and there's a big ceremony thing going on and people dancing around, and the three of them are in big trouble with two of them face some really gruesome deaths, and it's pretty shocking, especially for 1965. I was really surprised to see this. One guy's turned into like a big rotisserie chicken and cooked, and another guy, he's forced to lie down on his stomach, and while they're all poking sticks at these venomous snakes, this venomous snake, and the snake attacks him and kills him. And for Cornel Wilde, his character, they're going to let him go and enjoy the thrill of the hunt. They want to chase him. They're going to give him a chance. They give him a head start. And that's where the movie begins. I mean, them chasing him. I got to tell you, at this point, I'm watching this film and I feel like this could be my biopic. This is like me in middle school and high school. I pretty much went through the same thing. His pursuers in this film look like the guys that attacked me. Anyways, lots of close calls, and he's not only got to battle these tribesmen and fight them, and he kills a couple, but he's also going to take on the local wildlife. There's snakes, and he's starving to death. He hasn't eaten, and he's trying to get sleep, fighting off bugs and mosquitoes, and he starts to get dehydrated. There's no water, and it just keeps getting from bad to worse, and he's always just getting away. They get closer and closer. At one point, he starts a large fire, and all this area catches fire, and they have to stop pursuing him. And I mean, he's celebrating. He's starting to lose his mind. You know, he's not drinking water. He's not eating any food. He's barely alive, and he's just running on adrenaline and a prayer. That's pretty much it. towards the end of the film, he sees a village of other tribes people. So he sneaks in the middle of the night and grabs some food. And some little kid in the village sees him and tries to wake up some of the elders in there, but they won't wake up. They don't get up or anything. The next day, that same tribe is attacked by, I'm guessing, like Arab Muslim raiders, some Arab raiders. They're going in there to steal the people and turn them into slaves. They got guns and they're using their African militias to capture these tribes people. This movie's very controversial, and they're capturing them and rounding them up. And the protagonist in the film, Cornel Wilde, barely escapes, and he's got this little black kid with him that saw him the night before, and he tells him to shh, don't say anything, otherwise they'll catch us. And to act as a distraction for this little boy to get away, he goes running out there, sacrificing himself. So all of them are going after him. He's stabbing some, fighting others, and getting away till eventually, later on, he meets up with that little kid again. That little kid has to save his life. When he was running away from these Arabs, he's in the water, and they're still pursuing him and trying to shoot him, and he barely gets away, and it seems like he's going to drown, but that little kid pulls him out of the water. And Cornel West's character doesn't know this kid's language, and the little boy can't speak English, but they still communicate, and this boy even cooks something for him to eat. So at some point they're walking and there's a little bonding between the two of them, but this little kid tells him, I gotta get going. I gotta go back home and check up on things, and so they say their goodbyes. Not long after that, Cornel Wilde's character, he's walking and he sees what looks like a European military fort. I guess an English fort. So he knows that this is it. I'm finally going to be able to get out of this hell. So he's heading towards it, and meanwhile, those pursuers, those lion hunters, they're catching up to him. They see him, and he's in their sights, and they're throwing spears and shooting arrows at him, and he's getting closer, but he's getting weak, and he's trying to get over there, and is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? I'm not going to tell you. You got to watch the movie. Watch the movie. You know, this movie is actually, I looked it up. It's free. If you go to your Roku, it's free on this channel. This channel right here. And, but I say, get the physical media copy. You can get this on DVD off of eBay for under $30 shipped. Or you can get it on Blu-ray. I think it's about $50 on Blu-ray. There might even be a Criterion release on this. So the pros. The story is very easy to follow. The chase scenes are realistic. This film kept me on the edge of my seat. The acting is great. The scenery and cinematography are exceptional. And being shot in Africa, this film, this felt like a documentary. It just seems so real. Seeing, all the animals and stuff, and the music is authentic to the locations. They actually used all local tribes people, musicians, and using their instruments. This film has some very valuable lessons that I think people, Europeans, especially Westerners, should watch this film. It should be required viewing in school. So on the 1 to 5 scale, 5 being the best, what do I give Naked Prey? It shouldn't come as a surprise. This movie, without a doubt, is a solid 5. It is a masterpiece. The chase scenes are incredible. I was on the edge of my seat. Shocking, controversial, and a visual masterpiece. This movie is amazing. Watch it. Get out there, watch it. I'm telling you, watch it right now and I can't think of anything else. I just can't think of anything else. If you've seen this movie, let me know what you think. Send some comments down below. And anything else? Can you think of anything else, Minya? Oh yeah. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.